So here we have the Nissan Qashqai N connector on a 17 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see that it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boots and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the back of the car, you'll see we have reversing sensors. This car's also got a 360 parking camera, which I'll show you properly when we're inside the car. Plenty of boot space as well, and that 60/40 split folding rear seat. The boot space can be further increased by lifting, and if you wish to, removing both of these two tray sections. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in great condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. The seats are as good as new. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. You can see the total miles for this car are 23,102. The information displayed above that can be changed using buttons on the left-hand side of the steering wheel for various different menus, as you can see, eventually all the way back round to the beginning again. If we back out to the steering wheel, the buttons I was using just a moment ago are over this side. They're also stereo controls for the car and your volume down the bottom there. On the right-hand side, we've got cruise control and speed limiter, as well as the ability to answer and end phone calls. That is, of course, once you paired up your phone, and that is done on the touchscreen in the center just here. So, firstly, with regards to the radio, you can see we have FM and AM radio, but we've also got DAB digital. If you want to listen to your own music, got the CD player just there. There's auxiliary input, USB input, and you can stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio as well once you pair up your phone. There's satellite navigation. That's accessed with these two buttons here. There's a full video showing how that works on our Facebook page and on our website. It's well worth checking those videos out. I did mention that this car had a 360 parking camera. So what that means is that you have a reversing camera and a bird's eye view of where the car is currently parked. It goes a couple of stages beyond that as well. If you press the camera button, we have a front-facing camera and the bird's eye view of the car, and a front-facing camera and a camera that focuses on the front passenger side wheel of the car too. So with all of those cameras, it does make it incredibly easy to park this car. We then have dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the temperature on the passenger side, the driver side, the fan speed up or down from here. You can determine where you'd like the air to be distributed within the car. When you're happy with all of those settings, hit this button to turn the air conditioning on, or hit auto, and the car will maintain those temperatures by taking control of the fan speed itself, and you can override that by readjusting the fan at any point in time you wish to. Underneath that section, we have a 12-volt charging socket and the electronic handbrake, and then a 6-speed manual gearbox. And then finally, the last thing that I wanted to talk about, which is the panoramic glass roof. So at the moment you can see the sun blind is closed. If we push the button up here, that will then start the process of opening it. It will open all the way to the back of those rear seats, and it will let in a huge amount of extra light. It really does make the cabin area feel a lot bigger as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.